today we are doing a Coachella Q&A because there seems to be like a lot of hype about Coachella.
Dude.
What was the most fun part about Coachella?
That was like an unreal experience.
Did you get drunk and who got more drunk? I would say worst experience with someone you met.
To me, I just felt like this feeling. I was like, I feel like I'm gonna cry. I was like, this feels scary.
Coachella!
Coachella! Anyway guys, what is up? Welcome back to our channel. My name is Katie.
It's your boy Josh, and today we are doing a Coachella Q&A because there seems to be like a lot of hype about Coachella.
Dude, Coachella? Well, okay, we understand the hype. Well, I mean, I've been there before, but after going, do you understand it a little bit?
We'll get into that, but we're gonna be answering all your guys' questions.
Okay, let's do it. About our weekend, about Coachella, about everything that
I'm just gonna start rifling them off. First one is, did you get drunk and who got more drunk?
Who did get the
most? We
both
definitely did get drunk.
But not like
a lot of drinking.
But not like wasted. I feel like no one ever got.
No, because it was very paced out.
Very paced out, like a buzz.
I would say I probably got more drunk, but like
for like
maybe like one day for like 20 minutes. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
I feel like I was never really that.
I feel like no one ever got like really sloppy or like bad.
No.
So
but Talia did.
She gets sick.
That one time, feel a little sick.
Well, yeah, because she was like drinking, and then we went back, and
maybe it was from the car ride.
But like then she was fine the next morning, so it's not like she threw up or like was really like I don't know.
I don't know.
She said she was sick, so maybe Talia, maybe Josh, we don't know.
What was the most fun part about Coachella?
I think seeing Post Malone, like that was like an unreal experience. Like I've seen him, that was my 5th time seeing him in concert, and it was just so fun. We were right there, and like he was just so happy, so like grateful. I just feel like everyone was like smiling and just like
Post Malone,
the vibes there were like so good.
Best performer, and that was definitely my favorite part about it.
Didn't you just feel like it was so sweet? Like after every song, he like thanked everyone. He was like, "Thank you guys so much. Like this makes me so happy to be here." Like you could just like feel his like happiness.
Good vibes only.
So I love it.
Did you see Billie? If so, how was she? We didn't.
We didn't see Billie.
Was that the night of Post Malone?
Well, yeah, but okay. So we went to Coachella that night, and then we left early just because we had the longest day ever trying to get to. So we went to the Revolve Fest. That's where we saw Post Malone, and there was like this whole thing.
We'll get into that.
Yeah. You guys might know. A lot of people know about it.
But we didn't see Billie, and so I don't know how she was, but that would be cool to see her. But
we're not really like huge Billie. It's not. We don't have anything against Billie. We just don't really listen to her music.
Yeah.
Although I will say that little backbend thing she does, a little creepy, but I know there's a lot of Billie fans. I think she's a really talented artist. We just don't really listen.
Okay, what's the best thing about Coachella and the worst thing? I'm gonna say the worst thing right now is trying to find an Uber after and like all the walking.
And I love walking.
It's not bad.
It's just more
It's the dust though.
It's the dust with the walking, and you're
inhaling dust.
Even if like, cause I didn't have like my normal shoes, so my feet hurt really bad. I feel like that
What's
was
the best thing about Coachella?
The best thing about Coachella is just meeting new people and seeing like a ton of artists. Like the whole weekend is just so exciting, I feel like. Yeah,
like the vibes are super high. Like, everyone that's there is like stoked, you know, like most people there are like super happy and like.
We met a lot of like subscribers, met a lot of influencers. Like it was just really cool to like meet different people, different experience. You never know what you're gonna get. You like don't know what to expect, especially with a lot of these like Revolve parties or like other like side parties that we went to. You just never know. So it's like the unknown is kind of exciting. Someone said any artists you wish were there but weren't, and I was gonna say Post Malone, but he did end up showing up. We didn't even know. He was a surprise guest. So listen, this Friday morning or Friday, we're like, oh, this Coachella would be made if Post Malone was performing, and then a girl staying in our Airbnb was like, oh, apparently they just posted he's going to Revolve tomorrow, and we're like, what? We're like, what? We were all freaking out. I gotta be there. Yeah. Where did you stay? We stayed in the Airbnb. That was like an hour, 45 minutes. Yeah, it was almost like an hour away. Guys, this trip was so last minute. We literally, the festival started on Friday and we planned it on Wednesday. A girl DM'd me on Instagram. Her name's Maddie, and she does social media, and she was like, I like asked her about like, cause she posted about Revolve, and I was like, oh, like, do you have a contact with them? And then so we were talking about Coachella, and I was like, we might go last minute. She's like, oh, well, we have like a room in our Airbnb, and we need to fill it out. Boys, baby. So we all shared a bunk bed with Roger and Talia, me and Josh in this tiny room. We had one bathroom with like 8 or 10 girls. It was insane. We literally were bunking with another couple. It was it made it interesting. Like I like last minute like trips where it's like nothing's really planned. You just kind of go with the flow and send it. So another question is, did you see really famous people? And I would say I mean, we saw. Yeah. I'm trying to think like who we just missed Kendall Jenner, I think, at the 818. Like
everybody from TikTok and everything was there, like Charlie, Dixie. Like,
yeah, we saw Charlie,
squad,
Dixie, Larry. But what's crazy is most of these people I didn't even notice until like later. Someone would be like, "Oh, did you see?" And I'd be like, "No, where?" And then they'd point to them. I was like, "Oh, like I just like didn't see a lot of people until I realized they just walked past her."
I was like, "Oh, is this person here?" Like we were just kind of there vibing, and then like sometimes like someone would walk by and like, I've seen that person before.
Oh, yeah. I saw some people.
Especially at the Revolve Fest, I feel like that's where you like 100% like notice people.
Yeah, because there's like a lot of like.
So just a little smaller
really cool.
like.
Or day one at Coachella, like we ran into some people too.
Someone said, "Who did Topper stay with?" Unfortunately, Topper didn't get the invite to Coachella.
Which is weird because he's like famous. No, just kidding.
Dude, I think it'd be hilarious to bring Topper to Coachella.
Oh my gosh, that would be like if you could bring a.
And like not like a famous.
The only thing is the music would be way too probably loud.
Like, we'll give him little headphones.
That would be so cute. Got little rave goggles and headphones.
But he stayed with our friends Noah and Mercedes, and they have like a little Frenchie, and he was playing with.
Oh my gosh! All right, guys. The question
a lot of people have been waiting for is.
Everyone wants to know.
How was Revolve Fest? And apparently it's been on TikTok. Like, did you guys have to wait in like the crazy long lines?
There was like a whole like bus thing, basically where you drop your car off, you go to the buses, and they pick you up and they take you into the event.
First of all, I want to say before we even get into it, people are blaming like Revolve for this, and I know nothing about Revolve, but I'm just imagining as a company putting on an event like they did is massive, and there's so many people and things that go into play. Like you can't. I know they're always gonna be the ones it falls back on, but like you can't blame them. It could be a bus company, it could be someone quit.
To me,
like it kind
of was like the security people running it didn't really know what they were doing. So I feel like they didn't know because they were like, so there's two wristbands. There's like you have basically like one you could buy or an influencer one, or there's like
there's a bunch of
VIP one or whatever. And anyway, there's two lines. We got in the longer line, not knowing, and then the shorter line apparently was the influencer line, but not really because there was non-influencers and influencers. They weren't telling you to go to which line or anything. So we got in like this bigger line, waited for an hour and a half, and then these buses kind of kept picking up the shorter line constantly. So new people would come and then just get picked up. And then there was this line where we were in where like people were waiting for almost 2 hours. We waited an hour and a half. Yeah. Luckily got on a bus, but then our friend was a little bit behind us. She said she waited 3 hours, and then people were getting so mad they started like pushing each other and like fighting and not like hitting each other. That's what security guards said. No one was like hitting each other. It's just they were pushing each other, and it got really bad. And then they cut people off, and they were like, no more people can get in the event because they're over capacity. And we had just made the cutoff.
And just real quick, you said like influencer line, like for example, like Revolve like invited people
to work for the company,
to work for them, and then I'm pretty sure what happened is when they decided to have Post Malone perform, decided to sell general admission tickets.
Yeah.
So people could buy tickets to get into the festival. And I think, if I had to guess, that's like where like things went wrong. Because there was a guest list, like only a certain amount of people were coming. And then I think they're like, oh, like let's have Post Malone perform, like let's sell GA tickets.
Well, the thing is,
that's where it got confused.
The problem is like, I know, because a lot of people would be like, oh, poor influencer didn't get to go to a party. But it wasn't really like that, because a lot of influencers, like even we had to agree to post for the company. So it's like a lot of influencers post for the company. It's like it's kind of like a job. Like you have to post in order to work with them, or like sometimes you sign a contract, you have to do things. So if they can't do
like the girl we were staying with, she flew all the way from Florida. She wasn't even going to Coachella. She was just there for the Revolve Fest, and she didn't get in. I felt so bad.
I felt so bad because I'm like,
but she got in the next day.
Yeah, she got in the next day. So everything always worked out, and it was just, I think that other than the bus situation, like we got lucky. It all worked out. It was such an amazing event, and like Revolve really like put on a really great event. And like tequila or 818 tequila. Well, tequila 818 tequila. Okay. They like had like free drinks, and it was really.
There's free drinks, free food.
It was fun.
Post Malone performed. Like the event.
Can't
was
complain.
Insane. Like,
it was unreal.
Zero complaints about waiting.
The picture opportunities, like the setup.
The amount of money they must have spent on flowers, insane.
Wow.
Because I know how much money flowers cost from our wedding, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 out of 10. How much fun did you guys have each? Not together. You first go.
Honestly, I had like a 10 out of 10. I thought it was so fun.
I I'd say 10 out of 10 because like I said, like trips with no expectations are just so fun. It's like I literally went there with zero expectations. It was like this could like be whatever. Like I don't know, like we're just going with a dope group of people and
it was so fun.
If the concert sucks, like we're gonna make it fun. If the concert's super hype, we're still gonna make it fun. So like no matter what, it was like gonna be a successful trip because we were just gonna have good vibes and it was gonna be fun. So that was super dope. Did you just stay with the Scott fam or were you with others?
We were with other influencers. So we met, I think there was like 4 other influencer girls. And yeah, it was really cool. We just met some new people. Cool. And yeah, I mean, we mainly hung out with Roger and Tony.
Yeah, like we kind of just did our own thing.
But we saw them a lot
in the morning and at night. And sometimes actually at the parties too because they were at the Revolve Fest. So did you get VIP? Did you get VIP?
We did get VIP.
Oh, you're very important person.
But we bought our Coachella tickets because it was so last minute. A lot of influencers like brands send them. We bought them just because
we bought them.
It was like very, very last minute. We're like, oh, let's go.
Yeah, and VIP was cool. The first day was a lot doper because
there was a lot
so many people in VIP. The next 2 days was freaking packed.
Insane.
It was packed, but it was fun. Okay, so if you guys don't know, KDB posted about Doja Cat on Instagram
it wasn't even
story.
about Doja.
Or not about her. Okay, not about her. My bad. But like. She was the one.
It was her event,
so. And so a lot of questions are about that and like why you left the concert and blah blah blah. So we're gonna get into that.
We're gonna get into the why we left the concert. And okay, because I saw someone, they're like, why'd you even go on Easter? We had bought these tickets. It was an event on Easter, and we were already a little upset that we didn't get to go. Like, obviously, we bought the tickets. We're gonna go to this on Easter. We don't have family here, so like Easter would just be me and Josh going to church. And I was like, we can do that next Sunday. And like, but like also part of it was a little sad, like to miss out on like.
It was sad. I'm not gonna lie. Why would they put it on Easter?
But anyway, so we go to Coachella, and this is, I think some people could take this the wrong way. It wasn't oh, poor me, like I went to a concert and it wasn't good. We went to go see Doja Cat. I was super excited, so was Talia, and we were just very excited because like Doja Cat has like the best TikTok songs, like blew up out of nowhere. We go to the concert, and like we all kind of felt this like very like evil spirit, not saying it was like from her, but like the stage setup,
not evil spirit, it was more so like the stage, it was just creepy.
I felt it.
It has nothing to do with it. For me, evil spirits like literally was like the devil on. So like the girl was dressed up as a devil.
We're dressed up as the devil. The whole backdrop was like flashing red lights, and not just because it was red, but it was like literally like so symbolic of what hell is in the Bible, or like what it's like described as. And to me, I just felt like this like feeling. I was like, I feel like I'm gonna cry. I was like, this feels scary. Like it actually just felt scary. Yeah. And that's kind of like, I noticed the same setup on another rapper's performance.
I mean, that's like kind of not a known thing, but
the music industry.
That does happen with like certain performers. Like I've seen someone have like upside down crosses and stuff. It's like kind of
I don't know. It is demonic. And a lot of people, even like famous people, will speak out about how there is like the music industry can be so evil and how.
Not saying she is or anything.
Not saying like, she is, because I really
wasn't the vibe.
I always show him like, I'm like, oh, this is Doja Cat. It just felt wrong being there. Like there was like something inside me that was like, all right, it's like not good to be here. Like you should leave. So we just left. It wasn't like this is a huge deal. All I was saying on social media was like, it makes me sad to see like something that should be such a positive fun, because her music is so fun and so positive, but the stage setup is just so like dark and evil. That just kind of made me a little sad.
It was kind of weird. I mean, the color red could be like a business tactic, I guess. It's like a bold color.
It wasn't. It wasn't the color red. It was like the setup behind it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It was scary.
And then there's like
the
flames shooting off,
like,
and then there's like
shooting up behind
devil horn person.
People wearing devil horns. I was like, I can't.
We're like, yo, we're just.
And I'm like, not on Easter. And then the weekends thing, I saw like we weren't there, but I saw all these stories, and I was like, it was the same vibe. I was like, it's so scary, and I was just like, it just felt wrong, especially on Easter, and like I don't know.
For me, it doesn't have anything to do with Easter. I think it's just weird in general.
Well, no, I just think it's like the cherry on top. Like,
yeah,
you know,
the fact that it was Easter.
Because like I was already a little sad to not be in church, but then I'm like, okay, this is like anti-church. I'm like, this is bad. But that's why we left. It wasn't like we had a huge problem with Coachella or anything. Like it was just, it didn't feel right, and it was our choice, so we decided to leave.
Yeah, and as a performer, you can choose your setup, and then as a viewer, you can leave if you want.
Yeah, or you can listen. And that's no hate to Doja, because honestly, like I always show Josh all her TikToks. I'm like, look how funny she is. All right, guys, final question.
Here we go, a juicy one.
The tea. I'm just kidding.
Best experience with someone you met and worst experience with someone you met.
Best experience.
Go.
Maybe Logan Paul, but we've already met him and he knows us, so I feel like it's not like a met, but I just feel like he was really friendly, and I feel like
he's always dope. We've
I feel
run into him a couple times.
I feel like a lot of people would say that, like, I mean, we don't really know Jake, but I'd say a lot of people would like to hate on them, but I feel like he's always been super sweet. Oh, you know who came up to you and talked to you was
Jeff.
Jeff. I don't know his last name.
I don't know his last name either, actually.
Jeff
the barber.
David Dobrik's. I mean, actually, I don't know all that. I don't know if they're friends or not, but
he came up.
He was super nice. Talked to Josh. He's like, hey, what's up, dude? Like, and then you guys talked for a little bit, and I feel like him,
that whole
Logan
squad
Paul,
seems like kind of fun. Like,
I just feel like they're
good vibes.
Yeah, just like cool people, nice people. Couldn't say anything bad. Like, I feel like they don't give off that too cool energy.
Yeah.
Which obviously, like, they're pretty big on social media, so I feel like some of the people.
But some give off too cool energy.
I won't say who, but there was a girl that was on a TV show. Talia went up to her and I went up with her, and she wasn't mean. She just gave like way too cool energy. Like gave Talia like no time of the day or me.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I always play this person. I don't know why. Like I always try to look at both sides of like this story. I'm like, well, like maybe she had to go to the bathroom, or maybe she was like lost, or maybe she was super drunk and doesn't even remember it. Like to me. But I do know what KB's saying. So like
I kind of expected this before just from following her on social media. I had thought this would happen, and Talia like went up to her, then I like came up next to Talia. Like she didn't even ask my name. She didn't say anything. Like I was like, oh hi. She's like hi. And then like kind of, but she wasn't even like the fact that to me, I'm just like Roger and Talia, me and you, if someone comes up to us, we're like talking to them for a minute. We give them our time. Yeah. We ask them questions. I don't just say hi and bye. It's normally like I'll ask, be like, oh, are you having fun at Coachella? Or like, where are you coming from? You ask them like one question. Well, the difference is too, like these people like also follow, like, so it's like not like they don't know who each other are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
so
like
it's not like it was like, oh, you're annoying, leave me alone. It was like,
to me, it's like
I follow you. Like
to me, it's like
be nice.
Talia, no offense, like Talia was a bigger influencer than this girl, and she probably just treated her like how she would treat a fan. And to me, that kind of says a little bit.
Well, who knows? That
I'm not saying it was. I'm just saying it was like for me, it wasn't the best experience. That was the question.
Yeah.
And it's no hate towards her. I just think it is a little sad if that is like how it would come up. I don't know. I feel like we met that Anna X-Star, whatever, TikTok. She was really sweet, exactly how I thought she'd be. And she like, you know, just like I feel like some people's vibe are like, I'm too cool to talk to you. And some people are like, oh my gosh, like, you know.
Yeah,
just feel like a more wholesome vibe, if that makes sense.
I agree with that a lot.
But, so that was it. And I would not say her name because I feel like that'd be like, you know.
No, it doesn't matter. But anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay savage as always. And we'll see you.
We love you guys.
In the next video. Oh my God.
Are you okay over there?
Oh my God.
All right, we'll see you guys on the next one.
What's up, guys? Hope you guys loved that video.
Yeah, if you guys want more exclusive content from us, make sure you guys click the link in the bio and join Jatie
VIP. Guys, we got exclusive videos, live streams, Zoom calls with you guys, and also
we have a
our number.
Yeah, you can text us. We have a huge giveaway coming up if you guys want to be entered to win a $500 gift card to JD Fit or JD Beauty.
Or Always Plug merch. All you gotta do is sign up. It's $9.99 a month. And then you get all the other bonus stuff on top of that. So we gotta see it out. Stay very important. Let's go.